This is the IELTS listening test. You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. You will hear a man asking about membership options at an aquarium.
Hello, I'm interested in knowing more about the membership options you offer at the aquarium.
Of course, I'd be happy to help. Are you looking for an individual membership or a family one?
I'm looking for something for my children. Do you have a children's membership?
Yes, we do. Our children's membership is for ages 3 to 12 and offers unlimited visits throughout the year.
Perfect. What are the benefits of getting a membership for them?
Apart from unlimited visits, members get discounts on educational programs and access to special exhibits.
That sounds great. How do we sign up?
You can do it online or fill out a form with me now. I need an email address first.
You can use jsmithquatic.com.
And when do you plan to visit the aquarium most often? We have popular days if you want to join activity groups.
We can probably visit on Sundays, as that's when we all have time.
All right, also with the family membership, you can have up to 4 guests per visit.
That's convenient for when their grandparents visit. What other activities are included?
Well, every month we offer an educational workshop, plus there are weekly themed events.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10.
Could you give me a schedule of those activities?
Certainly. On Wednesdays, we have craft sessions at 11 a.m. On Saturdays, there's a fish feeding event at 2 p.m.
My children love craft activities.
Great. On Sundays, you can join the storytelling session at 10:30 a.m.
Storytelling would be perfect for a quiet morning.
Then on Mondays, the children can enjoy the puppet show at 3:15 p.m.
They'll definitely enjoy the puppet show.
Lastly, every Friday at 4:30 p.m. we have an underwater mystery hunt.
That all sounds wonderful. I think we'd like to join.
Fantastic! Just let me know if you have any more questions.
Will do. Thank you.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear a tour guide talking about a new weather observatory.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Earthview Weather Observatory. It's a pleasure to have you here today. This observatory has been a cornerstone of meteorological research and public education for many years, and today you'll get a chance to explore its latest enhancements. As part of our expansion, a new wing has been added to focus on educational facilities, allowing us to provide a more comprehensive educational experience for visitors of all ages. Whether you're here for the scientific insight or just a fascination with the weather, we have something special for you. One of the highlights you'll see is our interactive exhibit. This area allows visitors to not only learn about, but also experience extreme weather phenomena through state-of-the-art simulations. It's a safe yet thrilling way to create your own weather event, be it a tornado, hurricane, or snowstorm. Don't miss the Storm Simulator demonstration, one of our most popular features. Safety is our priority, so please make sure to remain seated at all times and pay attention to the guide's instructions as you go through it. Following the tour, you might want to relax at our Observatory Cafe. Known for its tranquil atmosphere, it offers an array of delicious weather-themed dishes, providing the perfect escape from the more intense experiences of the tour. Plus, it has a wonderful panoramic view of the surrounding countryside. Lastly, our observatory is part of a global network, which means the weather data we collect here is shared internationally. It's heavily utilized by both researchers and media outlets around the world, providing significant contributions to global weather forecasting and academic research.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20.
Moving on to our innovative initiatives, the observatory recently introduced an advanced climate modeling course aimed at educating both students and professionals on the latest techniques in climate prediction. We believe these learning opportunities are crucial in equipping the next generation with the tools needed to tackle tomorrow's climate challenges. Another exciting addition is our virtual reality weather forecasting room. Here, you can immerse yourself in dynamic weather environments, making predictions in real time based on observable phenomena. It's an ideal tool for both laymen fascinated by weather patterns and students seeking practical forecasting experience. For those interested in global collaboration, our observatory is engaged in a project that facilitates live satellite weather monitoring. This initiative, part of our broader commitment to international cooperation, allows us to contribute to a worldwide network of forecasting stations. We're particularly proud of our annual Youth Meteorological Competition. This program is designed to inspire young minds by challenging them to create innovative weather-related projects. It's a wonderful opportunity for budding meteorologists to showcase their talents and engage with real-world weather issues. Finally, our commitment to sustainability is highlighted in our initiatives towards renewable energy deployment at the observatory. We've made significant strides in showcasing how sustainable resources can be integrated into weather research and infrastructure, setting a benchmark for others to follow.
That is the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear two students, Laura and Dan, discussing their project on biofuels with their tutor.
All right, Laura and Dan, let's review your progress on the biofuels project. What have you found most promising so far? We believe the most promising aspect is the positive environmental impact. Switching to biofuels could significantly lower greenhouse gas emissions. Exactly. Although the economic benefits are tempting, we think the true advantage lies in the reduced harm to ecosystems. Interesting. Now, how did you go about sourcing the materials? We actually utilized waste products from local restaurants, which was both cost-effective and sustainable. Collecting used cooking oil was relatively straightforward, and it's a material that would otherwise be discarded. Have you encountered any significant challenges in your experiments so far? One challenge has been the difficulty in finding the right equipment for our specific production needs. Yes, the equipment for small-scale production isn't readily accessible, causing some delays. And what methods will you use to analyze the effectiveness of your biofuels? We're primarily focusing on emission testing and measuring energy output, but we'll also conduct chemical composition analyses. We think it's crucial to evaluate engine performance in tandem with these analyses to ensure comprehensive results. Are there any foreseeable difficulties you might face? We anticipate managing time commitments will be tough given our current academic load. Also, balancing team responsibilities could be an issue if more participants join.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 26 to 30.
What exactly does your project plan to study about these biofuels? Our project specifically looks at using algae as a source for creating alternative fuels. In our initial trials, we've already observed a significant reduction in emissions when using algae-based fuels. Have you found sources of funding for your research? Yes, we secured a grant from a local environmental organization, which helps cover some of the costs. They were particularly interested in our approach and the potential sustainability benefits. And have you already started your testing procedures? Yes, we are already analyzing the impact of biofuels on efficiency in diesel engines as a primary test. We plan to follow up with studies that examine biodiesel's compatibility with existing energy infrastructure.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear a lecture about the history of magic. You now have 40 seconds to look at questions 31 to 40.
Today, we'll be exploring the fascinating history of magic, a subject that not only captivates our imagination, but is also deeply rooted in historical traditions. Our journey begins in ancient Egypt, a civilization that had its own fair share of magicians. Notably, a magician named Dedi, who is mentioned in ancient texts as a performer of the legendary decapitated goose trick before the pharaohs. This was not simply a parlor trick, but rather a profound part of religious and cultural ceremonies. Moving forward to ancient Greece and Rome, we uncover accounts of magicians using rudimentary props, such as hollow cups, an ingenious way to create illusions that left audiences bewildered. The use of such props became the foundation for what continues as sleight-of-hand magic today. During the medieval era, magic often found itself intertwined with the world of alchemy and astrology. This association, while intriguing, often led to magicians being scrutinized for supposed witchcraft, especially in Europe. The Renaissance brought forth a new perspective, leading to the emergence of professional magicians who distanced themselves from these arcane associations. By the 19th century, magic had evolved into a form of entertainment all its own. Harry Houdini, although originally named Eric Weiss, earned legendary status as an escape artist, stunning audiences with his daring performances. This era also saw Paris becoming a hub for magicians, with grand theaters regularly showcasing mind-boggling acts that drew large crowds. Transitioning into modernity, magic began to assume more sophisticated dimensions, thriving in theatrical settings across major cities globally. It was during this period that magic found a particular niche among the burgeoning middle classes, who sought entertainment that stimulated both curiosity and wonder. The early 20th century further saw magic expanding its reach with the increase of international performances by renowned magicians. As these performers traveled, they exchanged ideas and techniques, enriching the art with diverse styles and approaches. Technological advancements of the 20th century also played a pivotal role, offering magicians new tools and mechanisms to enhance their illusions. Innovations such as advanced lighting techniques and precise mechanical devices have allowed magicians to push the boundaries of what is possible on stage. At its core, though, the essence of magic hasn't changed much from its historical roots. The principle of misdirection continues to be a cornerstone of how magicians craft their performances. By guiding audiences to look elsewhere, magicians leverage psychology and perception to achieve the element of surprise.
That is the end of Section 4. You now have 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet.
Hey there, did you get them all right? Smash the like button and subscribe for more daily IELTS tests.